Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it, 2nd and 4. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. And I'm looking for that to be called again.
They'll run here on first down. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for him. Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. First down, here's Dak. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. He's got room to roam here. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys now lead by 10. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. To throw, Hurts. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Deron Bland. Offense to the line for second down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Motion man left is Brown. First down, a run with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Starts to throw. Got the big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the pistol, Hurts escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Hurts. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contest. He couldn't.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. Throwing here, Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And that's good for a gain of 5. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. All right, here we go. Second down. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kate, I know you could see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now Dak to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun is Prescott. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Dallas. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. First down throwing for Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. This might be a free play for him. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. He'll throw it. This one finds Goddard. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit. Because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Third and long for him here. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. On first down, they'll run. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Adding some insult to injury there, not only did they jump, but they still gave up a lengthy run, even with the head start, as this one's declined. Here's a give up the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Josh Sweat making the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he is into the end zone. Frontalis, touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. On first down, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Hurts throwing again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. First and 10, Prescott. Forced out to his right. As the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now from the 30. Prescott here from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again is Dak. Taking a big shot for the end. Big gain downfield. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Eagles need some big yards in a hurry. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Buying some time. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. He'll take it in short of midfield. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hope. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Dallas touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. They send him left out of the slot. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other side of the line all game long, and now they will live in their record books right now.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. We'll start by heading out west, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, where it was the Cardinals who come away with the victory at home. The Lions were able to rest a few of their starters, and as a result, they fall for just the second time all year and finish the regular season at 15-2. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. He was nothing short of amazing, throwing 4 touchdown passes to help push his guys out to a sizable halftime lead.
Thanks
These
so
two
much for the
teams
look
making
around the
their final
league,
adjustments
Coach.
for the
But
second
now
half
it's time
ahead.
to turn
It's
our
time to
attention
get back
to
at
this
it.
one
For
as
the
we
call,
begin
let's
the
rejoin
third quarter.
Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The home teams and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40-yard line.
Simple dive up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Right up the gut. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go